Very good evening to you. I'm Lisa Broom with the CBC Evening News. In our top story tonight, we hear about another campaign to boost productivity in Barbados. This time is targeting young people. Assistant General Secretary of the Barbados Workers Union, Orlando Gabby Scott, says it's among activities planned for this year's Week of Excellence. Mr. Scott spoke about the plans during a church service at the Bethel Methodist Church to mark the start of the week. This year's theme is Productivity, the Heart of Our Future. Mr. Scott says they will focus on productivity in the workplace as well as the youth in light of the challenges they face in today's society.
It will therefore come as no surprise that this year the focus of the educational programs will be on subject matters that are aimed at productivity, improvement, workplace wellness, employee engagement, technology and productivity, disaster preparedness, and given the news of the persistent challenges being faced by schools regarding deviance among school children in Barbados, a special program will be organized to better prepare our senior students and our secondary schools for the world of work and their roles in society.
The Week of Excellence has been celebrated since 2003. Mr. Scott says it started as an initiative to boost Barbados's service-driven economy and improve service delivery to citizens and visitors. He believes the social standards in Barbados have dropped, leading to the negative repercussions seen in society. Mr. Scott says for this reason, the importance of the Week of Excellence should not be ignored.
There are sadly among us some who seem to have negated the foundation values that had made Barbados a special place, a place known for civility, good manners, little things, but important behaviors like saying good morning, thank you, excuse me please. Where do we hear those things these days? These traditional niceties seem to have become foreign to our way of life. Our backward steps may have been the foundation elements for the culture of violence which now pervades our society, especially among a section of our youth demographic.
The head of the local judiciary has been speaking about the importance of family support for clients of the Drug Treatment Court. Chief Justice Sir Marston Gibson says it is critical in the overall process. He made the comments during a ceremony attended by 24 clients who are taking part in the court's third cohort.
With that family support, that structural support, you are going to be in much better stead to succeed in what you wish to do. I too join with Magistrate Bannister in wishing to see all of you graduate. I wish the best for each and every one of you, because you know better than I do that there's a better you somewhere in there. There's a better you. And what we want to help you do is to liberate that better you so that you can get back to being the constructive citizen that you know that you can be.
In encouraging the new clients to stay committed to the program, the Chief Justice noted that it is part of the new face of the judicial system.
There are many ways to fight the drug problem, and you can put as many police officers as you like out there, but if we don't diminish the market, we're not helping. And when we get you back to where you need to be, we're helping to diminish the market, and we're making it easier for our society to manage the drug problem.
Commerce Minister Donville Innes has taken issue with a decision by opposition BLP members to walk out of Parliament on Friday. The BLP members took the action when some DLP members objected to the laying of a Public Accounts Committee report by opposition leader Mia Motley, who is also the committee chair. Minister Innes, who is a committee member, led off the objection. He says he was not invited to nor made aware of the last meeting of the committee on February 17th, where the report was finalized.
Myself, as a member of the PAC representing the government, is therefore not objecting at this point in time to the contents of that said report, because I've not read it, internalize it, but more objecting to the process. That if you are prepared to lay a report in Parliament from a committee to which I am a member, then at least extend to myself and all other members the courtesy of being invited to that meeting where that report is being finalized, and wherever possible, the courtesy of having sight of the report.
Minister Innes says the actions of the opposition set a bad example for the youth.
It wasn't done on my part out of any mischievousness or malice. It was simply because I recognize that there are procedures established that must be followed. If we don't do that in Parliament, but then how can we tell young people out there in Barbados to respect law and order? What examples are we setting? And when you don't get your own way, you pack up your bags and walk out.
We'll return with more news after this break.